Awesome. What we're going to do now is move to Howlin with the Dean.
Yes.
And I've just got to make sure of one thing. We're going to do something special. I believe Miss Dixie, the College of Social Science social media expert, has asked us to record.
Did you record, Sean? Did you remember to press record?
I hit the button.
Very good, Sean. I'm going to make you a plate of cookies.
So it was kind of funny because Chris Adamson was the one, our program director, who she talked to first. And so he's been really stressing that I would forget. But
yeah, because that's what I got yesterday. He's like, please, please. He said please
Yes.
like 7 times.
Yes.
He's like, I'm like, okay, please what? And he's like, make sure Sean hits record. Please, please. I'm like, calm down. I'm not going to forget. He's not going to forget. We'll be fine. Just
I mean, I could have
chill.
forget, but I did not forget any of my recordings today. So
Very good.
we're on the ball. So again, good morning.
Good morning. Good
How,
morning.
how are you today?
Doing well. How about you?
Well, what time did you get to bed last night? You did such a well job serving.
Thank you. Last night was a good time,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Serving breakfast to our students. I think I got back to my home at about 12:45 a.m.
Not too bad.
So
Not
it
too
wasn't,
bad.
no, but it was a great time.
It was.
Wolf Radio did a great job as usual.
We had a lot of kudos. We read back over UWG retweets, and there was like 3 or 4 students. They were like, I ate, I laughed, and I wobbled, which is a song they all danced to all at the same time.
Wobble?
I wobbled.
It was a great
Very nice.
event.
Yes. Even Sethna was smiling, so I was
He
like
was.
very
Dr.
pleased.
President Sethna had a very good time interacting with our students and serving them that midnight breakfast. We all had a good time.
Hmm. And again, if you missed it, it was a bummer. It was kind of a lower turnout, but I've seen that there are a ton more students studying late this year. So I think maybe that had something to do with it.
And this is the first year we didn't hold it during finals week. So that
Yeah,
might
that's
have
true.
that- I
had a
remember
little
that.
bit to do with it. But $2, all you can eat, wow, it's a great deal.
Oh, they make some good omelets over there.
I ate all I ate. It was a lot. It was like 4 pancakes, a big pile of bacon. That was it. Bacon and pancakes, that's all I needed. So, what we usually do on this segment, if you've never heard the segment before, we basically talk with Dean McCandless from the College of Social Science, and she basically gives us an update, what's new, what's going on. In this particular case, with this kind of being the last formal official
Yes.
day of you being in, I would like to see what the goals are for next semester.
Great question. Well, let me tell you what we're doing to close out this semester. One piece of information that we want all of our students to hear is that the College of Social Sciences is setting up a finals food table, if you will, for
Okay.
all students in our college, and the Dean's Office invites any student in the College of Social Sciences who happens to be taking any final exam next week to stop up, to say hello to us, to grab for themselves some hot chocolate, a cup of coffee, perhaps some chips, cookies, snacks, anything that we can do to keep our students awake and alert and during this final stretch of finals week.
Do you have little arrows, sidewalk chalk on pointing up?
Mrs. Hornbuckle, who runs our office, is probably going to have greeters and tour guides, and that's it. She'll take care of everything. I'm sure there will be signs everywhere. So we wanted to invite all students who major in any of our programs in the social sciences to stop by and just say hi.
We're going to be the envy of all the other colleges.
We absolutely are. We absolutely
yeah.
are. But as we begin to wind down this semester, of course, we will have graduation after our finals. We're looking forward to graduation on Saturday, the 10th. That'll be a big day.
That is a big day.
The college plans on having a large graduating class, so we're very excited about that.
We have 2 here that are leaving us.
Yes.
So,
yes.
2
But-
major leadership positions are
That's right.
are exiting and graduating
But
and
what a
moving on.
wonderful day graduation will be.
Yes.
That Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll take the week after. I don't know if many students know, but the Dean's Office will be open the entire week following graduation.
Okay.
So I will not technically begin my holiday until December 17th. Well, technically I won't begin my holiday until my sister Susan arrives, and she'll arrive on December 21st. But as that week where everything closes down and the faculty have already begun their holidays, and the
Tumbleweeds
students-
are blowing across
the
campus.
students have left. we begin to gear up for the next semester. And of course, some of the things we're preparing, finally, that forensics lab, finally, that
Right.
lab that I've talked about all semester. We're looking forward to having an open house.
Oh, good.
As a matter of fact, and I'll leave that to Dr. Martin, we may be in business sooner than we think with our forensics lab. So
Awesome.
that's exciting.
Very nice.
Yes, we talked to Dr. Martin.
Yes.
Man, it seems like forever ago now, I guess.
Yeah.
And she said things were going well, and she was very excited. So exciting that you're ahead of schedule.
Well, on schedule.
Or
if
on
we say.
schedule.
Just Aaron Brannon, our business operations specialist, just completed the final list. We still have to put in the sink and the exhaust fans and things of that nature. So we're gearing up for that. We're also going to gear up for our next initiative, and that's our integrated health initiative out of the Department of Psychology. Really excited about a professional meeting that will be held here on our campus with people all over the nation coming in to talk about integrated health. So that's going to be a major push for next semester.
That is.
Not that we'll leave anthropology behind, but they're well on their road, and we'll
Right.
turn our focus to psychology. Still, that's at the largest level, still considering professional advisors for the college. We're
Right,
still in
right.
conversation about that. We probably will begin the writing of our strategic plan. So just a lot of, and I could go on, but you're sitting, how boring can it get when you talk about a strategic plan? But it's time now to say, listen, we will be a year old.
Right.
Can you believe that? The college will be a year old in January.
Goes by so fast.
It does,
Party time.
doesn't it? Well, talk to Mrs. Hornbuckle. She is the party girl in our department, in our office. She loves a party. As
All
a
right,
matter
Mrs.
of
Hornbuckle,
fact,
if you're listening,
she's
you and I are
listening.
going to have a chat.
So I'm sure we have great parties in the office. So it's really going to be a good time for us to reflect. What have we
Good.
done this year? How do we look? How do we think we've done? And it's not just going to be the dean's office. It's going to be the faculty. It's going to be our graduate students. It's going to be our undergraduate students. And then it's time to put a strategic plan into place.
Right.
We have a year under our belt. We sort of kind of know who we are, and we've certainly gelled as a college.
I think
you
so,
have
yes.
to admit that.
Yeah,
We have
we're
really
gelling.
gelled.
Yes, I think
so now
we're very
where are we
well.
going to go? What's our direction? Let's set a direction for the next 5 years. See if we can get a
5-year plan.
Absolutely. Many people say, well, a strategic plan should be both 5 and 10 years. If we can get a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about the future like that, we come back again to Mass Comm, conversations about what direction it's going to go, if it's going to go into graduate education. We come back to everybody's crossing their fingers. We come back to sociology. What direction is sociology going to go? They've rebuilt their master's program.
Right.
We have to ask about political science and of course anthropology and psychology are well on the road, and we have to ask criminology.
Right.
Talk about a department that's taken off, huh?
Yeah.
That fully online
Exactly.
program just growing by leaps and bounds. So that will be our major goal as we return.
A lot to take care of, but you did very well leading for the first
Thank you
year.
very much. You're very kind. I have enjoyed every minute of it. I told you, I think, when we first chatted, how honored I am that my colleagues have chosen me to lead this new college, and it truly is an honor.
It's an honor to have you as our leader. When the splits were being made last year, even
Yes.
I was worried as well.
Sure.
But it actually seems to, I think, be so much better. Each of
Good.
these being able to meld together, and in our college, all of our departments seem to meld well or gel
Yes,
together,
yes.
and they just work together because they have these parts that all work together. Mass comm has, our law class, so it kind of, melds with
Absolutely.
criminology. We can talk to
course.
anthropology. We meld with psychology, so.
And we're
mean-
going to move into that interdisciplinary perspective even more so as time goes by. Because when we talk about again, and everyone's tired of me saying it, but forensics. Every department in our college has a role to play in our forensics program.
Of course.
Every
of course.
department. When you discuss ideas of integrated health, every department in our college has a role to play.
Of course. Of course.
So it's exciting times.
I love it because each department in itself is growing and evolving, and then as a college, we're growing and evolving. So
Beautifully stated.
it's
And bursting
It's a
at the
revolution.
seams.
Yes.
You know, we
Yes.
have departments now, psychology, and of course you can tell I'm the dean. Psychology, over 800 students.
Yeah.
that is a huge accomplishment.
And then mass comm
Mass
being
comm
second.
is up
Yes.
there, pushing the numbers of 600.
Oh,
Criminology is knocking on the door of between 350 and 400. These, and I won't continue, but these are the size of this is the size of our programs. And so we're very, very excited with our growth, and it's almost frightening sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
When you think, when we look
600.
back over a year and say, golly, Neds. And so I'm looking forward to standing on that stage. I want to be the dean that shakes more hands than any other dean on the stage.
Awesome. Well, again, congrats to all those that will be graduating next Saturday,
Yeah.
9 a.m.,
Yes.
right? 10 a.m. is when the actual ceremony begins, right? I think so. I'm trying to remember back to mine. You'll have the pleasure of shaking Dean McCandless and then President Sethna as you walk across the stage.
Get your
Epic
picture
moments.
taken.
Yeah.
I have the most epic picture ever. I actually was on my parents grabbed a picture of the Jumbotron when I was walking across.
Oh, how cool.
Yes. So, congrats again to everybody and the two we're losing. Lots of changes here too, by the way, to mention to you. Well, I'll just mention that we have changes. We'll have to talk off air about what those kind of things are.
I'm looking forward to
Which
that.
is what where we're at. We actually have brought to time to break, and next week, if you can possibly come in. I know it's finals week. I don't know how busy you are
Love
as you
to.
wrap down. What I would like to do is probably what we usually do during finals. It's just reminisce about the semesters,
That's a great idea.
and so we'll try to go back and listen to some of the things that we did on air with you.
That's a great idea. And again, let me say to my sister and her friends who are in the state of Ohio, we are now their favorite radio station, and they're
Yay!
listening again. So
Shout
we
out to
say,
Ohio.
there you go. We say hello to Susan once again, and I'll look forward to meeting with you next week.
Of course. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you guys.
All right, so we're going to jump into a recent song, "You Make Me Feel." It's Cobra Starship. And how do you say Sabi? Sabi? Sab?
How do you spell it, Sean?
S-A-B-I.
Sabi? Sabi? Yeah.
Sabi! There we go. I hit the button, and it locked up.
Oh, Sean.
Oh. You have to make sure the keyboard is locked on that.